Hello, and welcome back to my new playthrough slash walkthrough. That being Digimon World 2003 slash 3. And let's just not make that repeat. So yeah, that's my new playthrough slash walkthrough slash whatever. Game's one of my favorite games from my childhood, perhaps in more so than Digimon World 3. Digimon World 2, so I figured I'd share. Sadly, this isn't the first time I've attempted to record this. The first time I did was plagued with failures. Let's just say failures. That being said, let's get into this. They're late. What are Teddy and Ivy doing? We won't have any time to play Digimon Online. That is our main character. And yes, he's called Junior. I don't want Ivy to come, but Teddy and his big mouth told her. They should have gotten a login pass ahead of time. We sure are impatient. Apparently not that great of a friend. I'm sure it'll be alright. Oh, a notice.
This just in. International Police, SAP, have located the European HQ of the crime group AOA. Together with the Army, they raided their headquarters at midnight last night and have arrested the leaders of the AOA inside the compound. Officials believe the arrest will connect recent internet terrorism to the AOA.
Man, what a crappy announcer! He tumbled over his words like thrice. AOA? Whoops. That's those guys that do crimes with Digimon. Can't believe anyone would want to make Digimon do bad things. Thanks for waiting, Junior. We're late. Junior, why are you talking to yourself? It's creepy. About time, Teddy. Man, I love these little animations this game has. There's really a lot of efforts in the sprites, I'd say. And why is Ivy here in the first place? You always say Digimon are for kids. Hey, I'm interested in Digimon Online, okay? And I never said that I hated Digimon. Ooh, a spin. Junior, Ivy, come on, let's go to the online center. Yeah, let's just go. No need to fight. Just get to the game part. Ah, the online center. The one place where you only once for a cutscene. More or less. So this is the Megami Online Center. Cool. Mondo cool. Yeah, this is the Matrix system. Digitizes our ideas and thoughts and sends them to the net. I wonder how it works. I want to see what makes it tick. I'd kind of be creeped out by that. Think too many Matrix movies or something like that. Oh well. Hey, what are you two doing there? Come on, let's set up the account and log into the digital world. Yep, let's go. Welcome to Megami Online Center. This service is for those traveling the digital world. Is this your first time playing Digimon Online? Yep. Before we set up your account, you will have to choose your partner Digimon. Oh? Choose one starter pack, A, B, or C. Each pack has 3 types of Digimon. Okay, I'm following. A is Balance Pack, Kotamon, Renamon, and Patamon. B is Powerful Pack, Monmon, Agumon, Renamon. C is Manic Pack, Kumamon, Gulimon, Patamon. Which of these 3 would you like? Ah, damn, that's such a difficult choice. Come on, Junior. What are you worried about? Just pick a packet that has the Digimon you like. I can't help it. All the packs have Digimon I like. Oh, Patamon. Which Digimon don't you like then? Don't get the pack that has Digimon you don't like and pick. Turns out there are no Digimon I don't like. Alright, we're being a bit of a drama queen over here. I love all Digimon. Yeah. Well, if you like all Digimon, then you don't have to worry. Come on, choose and let's go to the digital world. Son of a... Junior, you still haven't made up your mind? You better make up your mind or I'm going ahead. Well, can't have that, can we? Have you decided? I know. Junior, I'm really going to leave you here. Fine. Okay then, I'll register you and your partner Digimon now. Took a bit, but we're finally at the part where we, well, make a decision. Welcome to Digimon Online. We'll begin registration of your online account and partner Digimon. The account name will be your name in the digital world. Please choose a partner Digimon from one of the 3 selected packs. We will now start the process. First, the name. Pretty obviously, I'm going to just choose Cooler. C-O-L-E-R. Perfect. Could add well, there's no space for X to X, so Cooler it is. And now, as for the Digimon, here's the picks you have. As the game said, Balance Pack with Kotamon, Powerful Pack with Monmon as the lead, or Manic Pack with Kumamon as the lead. Here's what you should consider while picking them. The Balance Pack is balanced, as it says. Kotamon is great as a melee guy. He's strength based, but he also has good defenses, balanced special defenses, balanced by the fact that he can also heal. Renamon is a, well, glass cannon. Renamon is just a mage that's a glass cannon. Low defenses, decent speed, decent, well, very high magic power, kinda low attack power and decent special defense. Patamon is kind of the opposite of Renamon. Well, not really. Patamon is very defensive. He has okay defenses, okay attack and special attack, or strength and spirit in this game. He has very good defenses and special defenses. In this game, I believe wisdom and defense, and decent speed. Powerful pack has Monmon, who's really fast and powerful, but doesn't have great defenses. Agumon, who's really strong, both in terms of strength and magic, but really slow. And Renamon that are already covered. And lastly, there's Manic Pack with Kumamon, who is very powerful offensively, has absolutely terrible magic stat and magic defense, but has good normal defense and speed. Generally, and Goodemon, I guess, who is very good at strength, has decent defenses and decent speed, but cannot be a mage to save his life. I'm going to go with this pack, because I think it gives the best variety. I don't actually think it's the best pack, far from it, for the simple fact that the best pack would be 3 melee dudes. Because the game, well, melee is very OP in this game. That being said, this is probably the best pack, or this one. Nah, I'm definitely with the 1-1 pack. But I'll go with balanced pack, so I have a melee dude, a powerful caster, and I'll probably also put Patamon as a caster, but we'll see. Anyway, that's my pack. Fake loading bars. There's no way that's actually loading. Registration complete. Please head to the chamber room. Okay, Teddy Ivy, let's go to the digital world. Hey, wake up, Junior! I'm not done registering. Yeah, we just kind of ditch them and go ahead. Truly the best choice. Wow, so this is the chamber room. I can start playing the game. This is exciting. What is your registered account name? It's Cooler. Confirmed. Thank you. Please enter the chamber capsule over there. Okay. And we enter the pod. And it closes. Hey! Why are you leaving without us? Junior, wait up! Nah, we just ditched them. I told you. We just don't care. We'll have another cutscene. And that's us logging in. So there we are, beaming into the digital world, I guess. I'm always confused if this is like supposed to be a physical place, mental space. Are we like jacked in? I'm really not sure. Wow, so this is the world of Digimon Online. I assume it's like digitizing our body or something like that. Cooler, welcome to Asuka's server. Please retrieve your Digimon data at the lobby. Huh? Digimon? Oh, I understand. I'll go right away. Main lobby, Asuka City. Oh, give me a moment. They're about to cut. I'm back. And we're in the main lobby. Now, there's a lot of things you can do here. Or more accurately, a lot of people you can speak to here. They're kind of tutorial-ish NPCs with a bit of world building. None of them are required for anything, and I don't think they add anything much that you can figure out by context. Like, wow, this is the digital world. There are Digimon running around. Who would have thought? Wow. But yeah, let's just get going. Something with my resolution seems weird. Give me a moment. Yeah, fixed it. Sorry about that. Huh. Not sure why that suddenly got messed up, but okay. Let's go. Well, just do what we have to do. There's an NPC here who's like the tutorial NPC. She'll tell you anything you want to know about the basics of the game. Don't care about her. Just talk to this lady here at the reception and you can start the game proper. Then should I call your Digimon for you? Yes, please. I understand. Main lobby. I will download the Digimon data from your satellite now. Please wait at the online mark at the floor. You mean this giant head? Wow, I finally get to meet my Digimon. I can hardly wait. Oh, hey, Cooler. Hey, what are you two doing? You're so slow. What? No, you're the one that's fast. Right, Ivy? No, my name is Kale. Don't forget it. Kale? Is that your account name? That's weird. Sounds like a guy's name. Does it? I don't know enough about names to really dispute that, I guess. Hey, it's my choice, okay? I was too lazy, so I'm still Teddy. Good job, Teddy. Oh, what is that? Our Digimon are being summoned? Question mark? Created? Question mark? They're being something. Beamed to here. Oh, cool! Here are my Digimon. Wow, I wonder who came up with this. Me too. Hey everyone, I'm Cooler. Nice to meet you.
I'm going to fight my best, thank you. Let's all aim to become world champion.
Hi, I won't disappoint you. Yes, you will, Patamon. Okay, Ron, I'm counting on you. Let's go. The other two really said something sensible, but not really appropriate. Patamon just lied. Okay, I'm heading out. Alright, let's split up from here. No, seriously. See you later. Patamon is the worst one offensively, which makes him kinda suck. But what can you do? Let's just go forward. Oh no! This sword works on Pokemon logic! A trainer saw me! A tamer, I mean.
Ho ho ho! I haven't seen you before! Are you a new here?
Yeah, I just got my Digimon.
Then I'll battle you, my boy! Don't worry, if you don't understand the rules. Gaining experience is an important thing.
But by what he means, he's trying to crush me while I'm weak. Anyway, the game won't actually have random trainers like Pokemon, this is just a tutorial fight. So let me explain fighting. You have a few options here. Fight, which will do a basic melee attack. Tech, which lets you choose a essentially spell or technique. In this case, we only have Hothead, which, because it is orange colored, means it's a physical attack. and that red triangle means it's a fire attack. Though you can read down as well that it says slash with sword and fire attack. Costs 20 MP, and in the top right you can see our MP. We also have 150 HP as well. You can also see that we have about 3 blue squares in the top right. The big one is our currently out Digimon, the 2 small ones are the ones that are, well, not out. They would be red if they were knocked out. There's also a small gauge below these 3 blue bar squares. That's something else I'll mention at an appropriate point. Next we have DV, or Digivolution. We have no options right now. Tag, which lets us tag into another Digimon. You can see their stats here. Renamon Super MP, kinda low, decent HP. Patamon low HP, decent MP, but really good defensively if I do switch. Items, we have nothing. Run, we can't run because we're not skipped the fight. So let's just use a tech, and this should be actually finished in one move. Hothead. And he is knocked out with that 165 damage. For winning that fight, we also gain 4 XP and 50 bit. Bit is the currency here. Yeah, I won!
You're pretty good for a first timer. You have potential to be world champ someday.
That's my dream!
In order to do that, you should learn more about Digimon. You should visit the Digimon Lab before going outside the city.
Digimon Lab, okay, I got it, thanks.
Also, do you have a folder bag?
What's that?
I see, you better go to the yellow cruiser. They'll teach you all you need to know about card battles. Now go, I'm counting on you, kid. Ho ho ho!
As the game said, we now have the option. Well, we get teleported to the Digimon Lab. This place literally has no use for us at this point, except these 2 who are also tutorials. So just leave, trust me, just leave. Anyway, we're in Asuka City, well, proper. There's a lot of NPCs here as well, ignore them. There's a few important places here, the shops and the inn here. I'll go to the inn for an important reason. Well, one is that I can show you that this lady, or Digimon, heals you. This one saves the game. And most importantly, down these stairs, and this entrance, or exit, and to the right, down this large staircase, we have our first, well, chest, let's say. Treasure chest. They look like this, these giant red things, and they contain 300 bit in this case. Or, well, essentially money of this game. This is very useful because soon we will go on a shopping spree. Another important thing I should mention is down to the bottom and, well, left, there's also an exit here to the park area. There's 2 important buildings here. This one, the yellow cruiser, which will let you play the card game of this game. Yes, there's a whole card game minigame. It's pretty great. I'll cover it later. And there is this shop right here, so-called El Dorado. You cannot do anything here until you have higher level Digimon, but it will be a very important place later. I will mention it when it becomes relevant. Now that we went over that, I believe it's best we go over the shops as well. Let's just get to that building. Damn loading zones. So, just over here, we have the 3 main shops of the game. This Wizardmon is the item shop, selling consumables. This Gomamon is the pawn shop. He sells, what's it called? Accessories. They're very expensive. And this, I forgot its name, Gargomon is the Armory. It sells weapons and armor. So let's talk to him first for a very important reason. There's a bunch of items here. we want to buy some of them for our Digimon. We do not have enough money to equip everyone. Here's my recommendation. First, buy a dagger. It's not as good as the other equipment here and on the pricey end, but everyone can equip it. So more importantly, you can kind of rotate it out to other Digimon you have as you level them. And we will be doing that very quickly here. So let's just put that on Kotamon, our lead for now. We could actually buy a second one and give it to Kotamon, to dual wield so to say. I don't think that's worth it. Rather than that, we should buy some defensive gear. The leather mail's probably the best, everyone can equip it, and it's a straight up 8 defense points. A leather coat and a hide helmet aren't bad as well. That's 6 plus 5, so that's going to be more than the leather mail. But we want long-term leather mails on everyone, so I'd recommend that over everything else. Now, I know we just started the game, but I'm going to give you all a big ol' recommendation. That is to start grinding right now. Go to the bottom left of the screen where we can leave Asuka City, or go to Asuka Bridge. There is nothing useful in this area. I mean, there's a little stairs down here, but you cannot do anything here quite yet. Now, here's the main area of the game, right here to the bottom left. This is the first wild area, so to say, Central Park. There's also a chest here. I'll try to get to it right away, but I'll likely find an encounter on the way. Let's see if I succeed. Follow the path, go up here to the top right, and then there will be a ladder, up and down, and surprisingly enough, I got there. It's a power charge. That's essentially the potion of this game. It restores 500 HP. Now, as I said earlier, I highly recommend you grind. And here's our first battle actually. Oh, Akumamon. So you have two options, fight or tech. I'm just going to spam tech. At this moment we are low level, top level 1. You want to be using tech on every possible moment so as to one-shot the enemy, because when you get higher leveled, you're going to have better stats and be able to do that yourself. 6 XP, and that's a level 2. Important thing to note is that different Digimon, well, level up at different speeds. Let's see if I can show this off. Oh, actually, well, here's a second fight. Let's also show that off. I forgot a very important thing to show off. So let's just finish this guy off. As you can see, my HP exploded, increased by 80. And even my damage went up by decent, 260. I think it was 243 last time. I never mentioned the menu to you guys. So if you press start, you open the menu. You can see to the left all your stats. Triangle gives you, well, leaves. And you can, to the left you can see all the stats and how much money you have. If you press one of the options, it goes like into a deeper option. I chose items, which give you more, well, options here, like important items, which you have none, accessories, which you have none, armor, which you have the one we're wearing, weapons, the one we're wearing, and items, the power charge. We could use it here, but I don't see a need to. There's also Sword, which lets us move around our Digimon. I'll do that right away to move to Renamon, just to show you something. Map, which shows us the map of the world as we currently know it, which is this here. Not a very high resolution. Techniques, which let us use abilities if our Digimon have them, that can be used outside of battle. And status, which let us, well, check our Digimon, see the stats again, see what kind of evolutions it has, none for now, techniques, and, well, manage equipment. That being said, I am tempted to switch the armor on Renamon, as I said earlier, but Renamon should be able to one-shot the enemies here, so I shouldn't be worried. I'll just show you 2 more fights here with Renamon, just so you can see that, as a matter of fact, yes, Digimon do level up at different rates. I believe of our Digimon, the fastest level upper is Renamon, then Kotemon, then Patamon. As of the starters that you could have chosen at the beginning of the game, Monmon was the fastest level upper, and Kunemon was the slowest by far. Gulimon and Agumon are kind of middle of the road. So I'll show up the special technique of, well, Renamon as well. It's Upper Edge of Ice. You know what? Probably not the best way to show off that it's slowing up slower. At these low, well, XP rates, you won't even be able to notice. For now, let me just show you all 3 special moves of our starters. You already saw Hothead by, well, Patamon, and you saw the, well, not Patamon, but Kotemon, and you just saw the Ice Barrage, Crystal Barrage by Renamon. So let me just show you Patamon as well. As soon as I get an encounter, which normally would be instant, because that's just my luck. Anyway, I'll keep on making circles here until I get it. But of course, there's nothing here when I want it. There's also some NPCs here and there. This one, for example, card battle you if you got, well, cards. And this one is very important, but I'll mention in a moment. There we go. Wow, the cards really don't come when they don't want to. This is actually a new one as well, Tapirmon. I'd say he's weak. He's weaker than Kumamon. Is it Kumamon or Kunemon? Not sure. Gives less XP, gives more money. Still knock him out in one shot, and that's Patamon's special ability. And yeah, only 5 XP, but 20 bit. Anyway, now that that's over, I have a large recommendation to all of you. Level yourself up to level 5. Should take you about 10 to 15 minutes, and it will remove a large amount of pain in the ass from later. I'm going to do that right now for myself. You don't have to. I'd recommend minimum to level 3 and then going to the back of the account to heal up and buy more equipment. But I'll go to level 5 to have a easy time here. And so I don't have to fight every battle on the way, because that would be quite boring for you guys. So see you in a moment after I grinded that. Just a quick head up, if you reach level 3, I generally recommend you go to the bottom left, where there's actually a new area, a self-contained area, the Shell Beach, and to run around this upper area, but not the beach, because there are actually stronger Digimon here that give a lot more XP, like this Betamon, and especially a Vegemon. You're going to have to use the technique to kill them, but they're going to give you more XP. And as for Betamon, sometimes also give you a potion. As you can see, the difference here is, well, 10 XP in comparison to 6 or 5 from the other area. Just so you know. So again, see you in a moment. And I am back. So let's just quickly show off. Took me about 20 minutes to get here, which is reasonable, but well, 20 minutes normal. If you're playing emulated, this should take you way less. Patamon, 182 XP. Kotemon, also 183. Probably could have leveled up at 170. And Renamon, 166. You can really see the difference. And most importantly, this allows us 2 things. First, we got at level 5 our Digivolutions. You can go to status, see Digivolve, and go here and battle Digivolve on. This means each time you enter a battle, you will automatically evolve into this form. This also means you do not have any move. Particularly, you do not have your spellcaster moves. At the beginning of the game, this is terrible. This means stuff like your, well, Renamon now has to melee attack everything until about level 5. That is still terrible. Dinohumamon, the evolution of Kotamon, is much better in that sense, but you're not going to have a fun time for a bit. Now the next most important thing, and extremely so, is this guy here, Leomon. Talk to him, you will really want to talk to him. He is the training gym. Each level up you gain 5 TP. You can see that at the bottom left of the screen. TP 20 in this case, since we had 4 level ups. TP can be spent to permanently raise your stats. In this case, either strength, defense, spirit, study, or jump rope, or speed. So, well, strength, defense, spirit, wisdom, or speed. In other words, physical attack, physical defense, special attack, special defense, and healing, and speed. Here's what I recommend. The most important stats are your normal, whatever your attack stat is, whatever your normal defense, physical defense, and speed. Of these, the most important are really your attack stat and speed. I recommend generally using one on everyone, well, except the other attack stat. So for Patamon would go special attack, speed, defense, and study. And after that, just rotate between special attack, defense, and, well, speed. So I will do that. But here's the thing. This game is RNG. What I mean that? Well, first you choose your training method, and one of 3. So spend 1, 5, or 10 points. I'll go for 10, or the maximum. And I recommend you save before you do this, because you can be very badly screwed over. How? Well, let's activate the training and you'll see. A success, we gain 16 spirit. A success. A success again. Wow. Well, we got 4 successes, which means we increase our stats by 67, almost doubling it. Here's the thing. You can fail that. Well, let's go to defense training as well. See if maybe I can show you a failure here. There we go, and we failed. What does that mean? Well, now we're only going to increase our defense by 30 instead of about 60. And you permanently miss on those stats. And you can fail all 3 as well. That's terrible. So here's what I recommend if you want to have a fun time. And if you do not want to grind a lot in this game, save before every use of this. And then come back until you have max stats. It's a bit tedious, but trust me, if you don't do this, you're going to be heavily relying on grinding. And grinding gets harder and harder the longer the game goes on. It's a bit of an exponential curve. So I highly recommend you do this, tedious or not. That being said, see you in a moment after I get the maximum stats on everyone. Here's our Patamon, gaining 20 defense, meaning he's now maxed on defense. Now I'll go Kotamon, and well, won't do it right now. I'll go back to save, but see you in a moment after I get, well, max attack and defense. Here's the attack, giving him plus 64. First try on defense, giving him plus 65. Here's our Renamon with Spirit Up, plus 65. And lastly, Renamon with Defense Up, plus 65. Very important for Renamon, who's incredibly squishy. So yeah, that's the startups. Lastly, before you do anything, if you're like me, you should have some extra cash, a lot in my case, for the grinding. So I recommend you go to town and deck yourself out. Put every piece of gear of everyone except one shield. You'll see why in a moment. I shall do that off screen, and yeah, next episode we can actually start the game for real. See you then.